Hey guys, my name's Alex West. I'm the Salaryman VTuber, official NGS content creator, and pretty much Line Strike is going for 1 week now, and there's still a lot of players who are confused on how to make a deck for Line Strike. So we're pretty much gonna talk about every single element and pretty much what can you do with them as well. All right, next is, I think it's one of my favorite elements. Wind, yes. Wind is one of my favorite elements. So wind, they have, let's start with Seraphy. Okay, this is one of my favorite cards in the game, Seraphy. Because Seraphy, if you're familiar with Pot of Greed, she has a similar effect with that. So you're gonna draw one card. And the thing about Seraphy is she has lots of use, especially for Override Summon. Because she is a 2 cost, and the next thing that you want to do for her is probably plan your next move. You can use her as a override summon for Echo, which is absolutely really great. As you can see, Echo provides a lot of buffs over here. Or you can actually use her for Qna. Yes, I know Qna is a 3 cost. Why are we overwriting summon? So because you don't want to use 3 PP, so instead of using 3 PP, you're only going to use 1 PP, right? So, and as you can see, the buffs over here are absolutely really good for Qna. You can use her as override summon as well for Xiao. And it's just absolutely really great. Okay, one thing that is unique for Wind is that they can move their allies. Okay, you might want to use this as your advantage, moving your allies from left to right, or sorry, from right to center or center to left, something like that. As you can see over here, Kaskra can swap his cards. And the thing about this is that it target allies. Remember, there are target allies. Wait, give me a second. Oh, sorry. Actually, this is a wrong description. They can move themselves. I'll probably show you a gameplay of me using wind cards because I have a deck for that, a specific deck. So Makoto over here, I would say Makoto. And where is the other one? Kotori is one of my favorite green cards, or wind cards I should say, because they can move your ally from one area, especially Kotori, from right side to middle, and as you can see, this one over here from the left side to the middle, which is absolutely great for middle game. However, it's not just move your ally that has good for win cards. They can also swap enemy, which is absolutely a huge game changer. Luther, on the other hand, as you can see, he can swap 2 cards from your enemy. Melofoncina can do that as well. However, she can only do it in a one specific panel. Unlike Luther, he can do it on 2 specific panels over here. Next one is Logio. Logio is a 1 cost. He can move a lot of cards. So try to use this very wisely. Good early game if you wanna, let's say you're pressuring mid over here, or you're pressuring right over here. He puts a card on the right side. You can just move them on the center. Same goes with that here over here with the center. Let's say you're already dominating center. He puts a card on the center middle. You can basically move it. And then Sherry over here can pretty much goes with the same thing. If you wanna move their cards on the same panel, and usually you wanna do this. The reason why you wanna go for this is you can pair it with Melofoncina or Luther. I know it's a bit advanced play. I'm gonna say this right now. Wind is for very advanced players, I would say. If you don't want to mess with your brain of all of the possible move cards that you're gonna go for, I would say skip Wind. But then again, Wind is one of the best in terms of move. Because not just allies, they can move enemies. And it's a wonderful game changer in my opinion. Alright, let's see if I have a play over here. Give me a second. I didn't upload this because I'm planning to show this to you guys. So this deck, I call it the Power of Luther. Okay. So this deck is pretty much the Pot of Greed. So Pot of Greed or Pot of Luther deck. Just want to show you guys real quick. This is the Pot of Luther. Yes, I call it Pot of Luther because you want to summon Luther. Or you want to have Luther on your hand as quickly as you can. As you can see, we got 4 cards over here. What happened to that? We got 4 cards. Okay, whatever. We got 4 cards that can draw 1 card. And we got Melofonsina that can move other cards. We got Cuna as our buffer just in case. We got Zeno. Zeno, absolutely good late game in terms if we just want to focus on a specific line. And we got Calaris Christ as our counter play. And yeah, Luther. You'll see how good this deck could be, especially on the right play. All right, let's go with this. You need food? All right, wait, give me a second. So we start our play. So he goes for a stay, right? So as you can see, at the very early game, we go for a draw card over here because we want to have more cards on our hand as soon as possible. Okay, so as you can see, we already have Luther, which is absolutely great. As you can see here at the bottom, there Luther is already here, right? And we got Echo for buff, and we got Cathedron that can move. So I want to dominate a 1 line already. So I choose to go for left side. Yes, this is a Pot of Greed. So I go for left side. We summon Patty. Now we got Calaris Christ. We got 2 of the 2 main cards that we want for our deck. We want Luther and we want Calaris Christ for counterplay later. So now we got we still wanna dominate the left side, right? So from what I remember, I go for a Zeno. So now this is 29, which is really hard to counter. The only card can counter this is Dark False Elder. Or probably you're gonna put something and then you're gonna buff it, but pretty much you're gonna spend a lot of PP just to counter this play. Usually players, they don't want to bother with this. They just ignore and then go for a different line. So he has 9 energy, right? 9 energy already, which is absolutely big PP. He can play a lot of cards now. So now we put Cathedron. Since I put Cathedron here, it means that I'm trying to predict if he's gonna put any cards here in the middle. This specific part here. If he puts any cards here, we're gonna send them to the right side. Again, we're really dominating on the right side because we got 30 over here. See? He goes for that bait. He drops a big card that is 5 PP on the center because he wants to start attacking. Because he used 3 turns just to gain PP. See? He already wasted a lot of turns. I'm already dominating here. Now he wants to answer. And we predict it correctly. And now we're gonna send this card to the right side. And we're really dominating here. This is 28. This is 30. And we've been hitting this side quite a lot. Okay, so now he put this card over here. This is gonna be a move card, but I think it's gonna miss. And then he just probably wants to put that here just to have more attack. And then he puts one card over here so he can start to dominate another line, which is something that I want as well later. I'll show you why do I want her or our player here to go to dominate this line over here. And now we're gonna send this card over here. See? Now he's losing again because he has 8. I'm 13. This is 28. This is 30. Absolutely. Right? We're specifically like 3 moves ahead from our enemy. Now he's gonna move my card. Even though he moved my card, I don't care because see, this is 10, this is 12. We're gonna start poking here, and then we're gonna destroy this line. Again, he used a 5 cost. He didn't override summon. He drops the 5 cost and use all of his 9 PP. Now he wasted a lot of PP, and he wasted a big card as well, which is good for us. So now we got Seraphie again, right? We go for another draw card because we want to draw some cards. We're missing one more key card in the deck, and we want them. I want it to have it as much as I can. And I didn't get it. I got Cuna. But that's fine. Oh, you might say, Alex, now you're losing. No, don't worry about it. That's fine. Take your time, chill, and think. Okay? So now we use Seraphie as an override summon. That's why we were able to summon Kotori, a 4-cost card, with using 2 PP. Now, here's the thing. Remember, Kotori can move ally cards from right side to center and left side to center. However, Cathedral will not move because Kotori is here. Well, that's okay. We only need Zeno to move from the right to the left. So as you can see, we're still losing here. He's like 23 and I'm only 20 attack. We're losing on this side, but that's okay. We don't care. So we move our ally from 20. We are now 37. So we're now absolutely winning. And that is okay, right? See, he moves one of my cards. I don't care. That's fine. We pretty much predicted wrong. And now we cost this side over here. As you can see, we are now heavily losing because he has 4 HP over here and he has perfect HP over here. We cannot contest here anymore because we already lose here. As you can see, we are on a very losing state. Wait, give me a second. Let me fix this. There we go. So you guys can see the HP as well. So again, we are out of HP over here in the middle. We are now 0. This is broken. We cannot contest here. Okay? Because I know some people will ask, Alex, can I still contest a broken lane or broken line? No, you can't. Once it's already broken, you cannot contest. Same goes for over here. Since we already broke this, any combat here will already stop. So now this is broken for him. This is broken for me. The center is already broken as well. So the match, the fight will pretty much focus on the left side here. And as you can see, Alex, you're losing heavily on the left side. How can you win this? Right? We will win this with move cards. And I'll show it to you guys how we can do that. So now we got 24 here. We got 12. 2 HP. This guy has 4 HP. So now we use Kalari's Christ. Remember, Kalari's Christ is one of our counter cards in this deck. It's pretty much, you want to use Kalari's Christ to turn over the game. So now we're now higher. This is now 39. And then we use the other Kalari's Christ to increase our attack to 51. So now he drops another card over here. I know this one is a buffer. So this is 37. It's not enough, right? So now we're winning all of a sudden. No, sorry, not winning. We tied it already. Both of us are 2 HP left on the left side. So now, how can you win this? Right? I only have 3 PP over here. I don't have good 3 PP. I can go with Zeno, definitely, increasing our attack power, but we're gonna do something even much better because at this point, he can pretty much go for a override summon and stuff like that. Has 3 PP as well, like me. So this is where our play begins. We use this card over here a while ago. I forgot. We use Kotori. Okay. Kotori is a 4 cost. So this is 4 PP. We use Luther as an override summon. So we're only going to use 1 PP to summon Luther. Okay. So Luther is here. And then we go for a draw card. I just want to maximize all of my PP during that time as well. So I can draw a card. So now he override summon. This is one thing that we predicted, right? Even if we don't use Luther over here, we already win. But I just want to show you how Luther can pretty much change the game. So now we swap his cards. Instead of having 25 here, it's now 14. Instead of having 14 here, it's now 11. This is why override summon. Remember, I placed this card was moved over here. I played this like turn 4 or turn 5. And now I utilize it. This is what you call pretty much using your cards as override summon to turn the game. And then we win. Remember, this is a losing line a while ago.